This is my match video for the USPSA match held at the Paul Bunyan range January 12th, 2020. I'm using my Beretta 92 with G model decocker and D hammer spring in limited division with my Safariland ALS holster. I was also wearing all of my gear for Desert Brutality. This match was being used as a test run for me, and so I had to wear my front and rear plates, a med kit, 4 loaded rifle mags, 2 loaded pistol mags, a field knife, and a liter of water.
Are you
For
ready?
this match, I started on stage 7. This move to reload is where I would normally need to reload with a 15 round mag. However, I started with my 17 round mag.
You're finished, and then you're clear. It's clear. Hammer down, holster. 48.09. Range is clear.
I finished this stage in 48.09 seconds, earned a hit factor of 2.5785, and 47.52% of the division winner score.
Are you ready? Stand by. That's very unfortunate.
Since this is a practice run for Desert Brutality, I reload here even though if I was shooting this for score in USPSA, it would totally not be worth it. My slow time and poor shooting resulted in a time of 48.29 seconds, a 2.1122 hit factor, and a 25.27% of the division score.
Are you ready? Stand by.
I wasn't shooting extra or 3 taps to make this reload a nice on-the-move slide lock reload, but it did happen to work out well.
So much unfortunateness.
My shooting order here at the end of steel, paper on the side, and then paper on the front was entirely due to focusing on the things in front of me, seeing the target to my left, and not wanting to forget about it again. I finished this stage with a time of 35.8 seconds, earning a hit factor of 3.7151 and 48.9% of the winner's score.
Are you ready? Stand by. Ready for your next strike.
266.
I'll probably finish this season master.
Are you ready? Stand by. Ready for your last strike.
817.
Here, a popper was not reset on the right, however it was noticed prior to me shooting the string, so we reset it.
Are you ready? Stand by.
My only Charlie on this stage was an attempted headshot on the left target protected by a no-shoot. My slower time of 20.84 seconds resulted in a hit factor of 3.5029 and 45.29% of the winner's score.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Oh man, I was 80% shooter if I only got.
All of this paper was the best 4 hits rather than best 2. Here I noticed that I wasn't watching my front sight and was very much to the right of the center of the target, so I made it up with a few extra shots. This slowed me down somewhat and gave me a time of 21.31 seconds, a hit factor of 4.5049, and 56.58% of the winner's score.
Are you ready? Stand by.
This is the second time on the steel that I had 2 misses in a row. The first time this happened was the first stage on the second plate rack. Both of the times after my second miss, I slowed down for this third shot and made sure that the following shots were hits, rather than to continue missing at my faster pace. This is something that I've watched other, typically newer shooters do consistently, and I would recommend that if you are having troubles with this, slow down and make sure that each of your hits are hits and don't outrun yourself. Suppressing fire does not work on steel.
The order was dumb there.
Hammer down. Holster.
I completed this stage in 39.45 seconds, earned a hit factor of 2.4588, and 49.43% of the winner's score.
Are you ready? Stand by.
That's an empty magazine.
In between stages and
That's a
resetting
nice-
and running the tablet, I forgot to load all of my mags up to full capacity. So I ditched the empty mag and went for another one. Watching the mag into the mag well and seeing that it's not going to be useful is important. If I had been on autopilot, I would have dropped the slide on an empty chamber and been out of even more time. This mag failed
That
to lock
is
back twice during the match, and I have pulled
a
it from my
great time.
rotation.
Always remember to have a spare mag on your thigh. What a mess.
If clear, hammer down. Holster.
This dumpster fire of a stage took 54.94 seconds, earned a 2.1478 hit factor, and 26.62% of the winner's score. In my division, I placed 14th of 19 shooters with 45.03% of the winner's score. Overall, I placed 61st of 70 shooters with 32.32% of the winner's score. There are a few main takeaways from this match for me. One is that I'm fine to wear my kit all day at a match while doing things like resetting and moving around. I need to make sure that my mags are actually loaded immediately after the stage, even if I'm moving bays. Swapping my mag release to the right hand side of my pistol so that I use my pointer finger is better than using the thumb release. And taking time to make sure that I get hits if I'm missing is working out well. I do have a small flinch, as evidenced by the 2 times that it didn't lock back and I pulled the trigger on an empty chamber, although this last one is decent. I am looking forward to Desert Brutality 2020, and I hope that I shoot as accurately as I did at this match, although faster and with more heavy things. Thank you for watching. Enjoy.